The X-Wing expansion for Fantasy Flight's X-Wing Miniatures game gives you an additional X-Wing starfighter that is identical to the one included in the core set. This may seem like a sneaky trick to get you to shell out more money for something you already have, but it's well worth picking this expansion up for two reasons. First, the X-Wing is widely considered to be one of the best ships in the game, and second, you get some really good new cards to use with your squadron builds. We looked at the X-Wing's maneuver dial when we talked about the ships included in the core set of the game. X-Wings have solid movement options, although they're not as agile or speedy as the Imperial TIE fighters. They've got a good selection of turning and banking movements, as well as a K-turn at a distance of 4, which is their only red maneuver. All 4 X-Wing pilots included in this expansion have the same base stats, which in turn are the same as the pilots in the core set. This is a big reason why the X-Wing is a top-tier starfighter. They don't have a bad stat, making them extremely well-rounded ships. The 3 attack is the highest in the game for a small ship. 2 agility is good, 3 hull is the base standard for dogfighters, and the 2 shields means your X-Wings will stick around for a while. All X-Wings have 2 actions available to them, Focus and Target Lock. Focus is especially important when used defensively to improve their defense rolls, and one of the new pilots included in this expansion has an ability that manipulates focus in a really cool way. Looking at the upgrade bar now, all X-Wings can load an astromech droid as well as a torpedo upgrade. Astromech droids are nice rebel-only upgrades that are often inexpensive and give their starfighters interesting and useful perks. The first of the 2 new pilots included with this expansion is also the single best card on offer here. Rogue Leader himself, the only pilot to survive both Death Star battles in the original trilogy, Wedge Antilles. As is befitting a pilot of his caliber, Wedge has a piloting skill of 9, which is the highest we've seen in the game so far. He shares that lofty position with only 2 other pilots so far, Darth Vader and Han Solo. Wedge also has a truly fantastic ability. When he attacks, the defender's agility is reduced by 1. This ability robs TIE fighters of one of their greatest strengths by bringing their 3 agility value down to 2 when defending against Wedge. Not surprisingly, Wedge is the costliest X-Wing pilot in the game at 29 points. He can take an elite talent upgrade in addition to the standard upgrade options. The other unique pilot in this expansion is Garvin Tres. Better known as Red Leader in A New Hope, Garvin was the first pilot to take a shot at the Death Star's exhaust port. His shot went wide, and he was attacked and killed by Darth Vader. Garvin has a piloting skill of 6 and costs 26 points. His ability is pretty interesting. After he spends focus, he can place his focus token on a friendly ship at range 1 to 2, rather than discarding it. Garvin can also take an elite talent upgrade. Next up, we have repeats of the 2 non-unique X-Wing pilots from the core set, Red Squadron Pilot and Rookie Pilot. These 2 pilots have piloting skills of 4 and 2 and cost 23 and 21 points. There are 2 elite pilot upgrades in this expansion, and we've seen both of them before. Marksmanship costs 3 points and basically turns the normal focus action into a more powerful version that converts 1 focus result on your attack roll into a critical hit, and then any additional focus results into normal hits. This was included in the core set. Next is Expert Handling, which is also included in the TIE Advanced expansion. It's a 2-point upgrade that lets you perform a free barrel roll action even if you don't normally have the ability to do a barrel roll, although you take stress in that case. Additionally, it lets you remove a target lock after performing the barrel roll. There are 2 new Astromech droid upgrades in this expansion. The first is R5 Astromech, a non-unique upgrade that costs 1 point and allows you to flip over 1 face-up damage card with the ship trait during the end phase. This is a very nice ability for its cost. The other Astromech droid is the unique R5K6 for 2 points. He gives you a shot at reacquiring a target lock after spending it. Finally, you'll get another basic Proton Torpedo upgrade card. These have been included in a bunch of expansions as well as the core set. 4 points gives you a 1-shot target lock attack with 4 dice at range 2 to 3, and lets you convert 1 focus result to a critical hit. Okay, so there's what you'll get in the X-Wing expansion set. The X-Wing core set gives you 1 X-Wing already, and it's worth picking up 2 of those for the extra ships and dice. So is this something that you should add to your collection? I think that this pack is worth getting for Wedge Antilles alone. He's a monster against TIE fighters with his agility-reducing special ability. Additionally, Rebel squads with 3 to 4 X-Wings have proven to be extremely powerful, so it's definitely worth having a few of them in your collection if you're planning to play competitively. Thanks for watching.